So hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my high puffs. Make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe right now, and then hit the bell before we get started. So what I'm doing is just applying some of my oil to my scalp all around. And I like to do this just to, get my hair a little bit moisturized, and I like to massage it into my scalp. Also, it feels very good, guys, so I recommend doing this. This is a part of my natural hair morning routine, so I do apply oil every day and massage it into my scalp. Not that much, but just enough to get my scalp stimulated for the day. So that is what you see me doing here, guys, and I'm just going to do that for a while because honestly, it feels so good. So the next step is I'm going to take some of my Carol's Daughter leave-in condition spray, and actually it was half empty, so the other half is water. So I definitely diluted the product, and I'm just going to spray that around the perimeter of my head to make it easy when I apply my other products later on, and to make the hair more smooth for brushing. And I am going to use a brush later on. So I'm just going to soak up the perimeter of my hair. I don't really spray it in the too much on where the puff will be, but I do spray it around the perimeter a lot. So next I'm going to just work that in with my fingers and my hands, trying to make as much of the perimeter damp as possible. Now I'm going to take my Eco Styler gel, yes, my faithful Eco Styler that I have unfortunately not canceled because I have no issues with it. So I'm just going to take a little bit at a time and apply around the perimeter of my hair, and I'm really going to try to work that in as good as I can, but I am going to use a little bit more. I just use about a quarter size at a time because you don't want to get too much product in your hair. Then it will start to flake. So I use a quarter size at a time, and I continue to apply that around my hair. Next, I am going to take a Denman brush. This is my Walmart version of the Denman brush. I actually do have the Denman brush, but I couldn't find it for this video. So I'm just brushing up where I applied the Eco Styler. I'm going to do this for a while, and then after I take the Denman brush, I'm going to take my hard brush and do the exact same thing. This kind of just helps me lay down the excess hair and get a smoother look, I find, when I go over it with my hard brush. But the hard brush is not too hard, guys. I don't brush my hair very often as well, so this is just for when I do my high puffs. And I didn't say this in the beginning of the video, but this was very old hair that was a braid out a long time ago. I know it doesn't look anything like a braid out now, but that's what it was. So now I'm taking a shoestring because I could not find my hair tie that I usually use for my high puff, but shoestrings work too, guys. So I'm using a shoestring to kind of tie it until I get it to the shape and the size that I want my bun to be. I chose a quite smaller bun this time, just for when I want it for the day. So I'm going to continue to tie that until I get it as tight as I want it to be. Yeah, guys, once again, you can use an elastic. I usually do use an elastic or a black tie, but I couldn't find it. So now I'm just going to shape my puff until I get the desired shape and look. I probably should have been looking in the mirror instead of my camera flip-up screen, but I'm working on that. And excuse the mess in my background. But yeah, so now I'm just going to play with my puff until I get it the shape that I want, and then I'm going to work on my edges. So I'm using the Kaleidoscope edge control first, and then I'm just applying it to my edges, and then I'm going to brush it down using my toothbrush. I do like this edge control, and if you guys want to see more reviews on the products that I do use in my hair, make sure that you guys let me know in the comments. But I'm just going to brush it and, ooh, slay them edges, girl. Sorry, y'all. I be slaying my edges sometimes, y'all. Sometimes. Not all the time, but this is one of those. This is one of those videos where I'm slaying. Okay? And as you guys will see, that Kaleidoscope edge control, it's holding very, very well, and it's not needing anything else. But usually, if I'm using a different type of edge control, I would use the edge control and then go over it with like a sealer, which would be Eco Styler or something else, but I didn't need it for this edge control. So now I'm just going to tie up my hair, and I usually wait for about 10-20 minutes depending on what I had to do. For this style, I definitely waited just 10 minutes because I was in a rush and getting ready to go somewhere. So after 10 minutes, I took off the scarf from tying down my edges, and this is the final look, guys. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, guys, make sure you leave it in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Bye. This beautiful bag, when I tell you this is like so me, it has me written all over it because it's pink and it's like patent leather and it's really shiny. It's this Eve Madden purse, and I got this from DSW, and the back looks like this. Actually, I don't know if this is the back or the front, guys.